If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything. So yeah, man, let's get it. So what you're looking at right now is so let's look at like the fundamental side first before we tackle the technical, right? So basically what you're looking at right here is the USD against every pair, right? This is the USD against every currency, right? So unlike the DXY, which holds like 80% of the EURUSD, so that's why the positively correlation between the DXY and the EURUSD. What do I mean? So when you see the DXY moving in a bullish momentum, right, you wanna see that the EURUSD also moves in a bearish, exactly the same pattern as the DXY, right? Why? Because the DXY holds 80% of the EURUSD, right? So what's different about this is that it is the USD against each and every currency equally, right? So it's basically the momentum against the USD against every other currency properly equated, right? So that's why we're going to look at it properly, right? So from Monday we saw the USD trading higher, right? And then on the third day, which was Wednesday, that's when the USD gave up, right? Because of the federal banks concentrated more of on the inflation rather than on growth, right? Increasing inflation about 75% and all of that. So on Wednesday, the EURUSD started weakening. On Wednesday, the USD gave up and then started trading bearish, right? So that's why you see the EURUSD pulled up, GBPUSD pulled up, AUDUSD pulled up, and all the USD pairs, the USD CAD pulled down, went bearish. So every other pair strengthened against the USD because of this move right here, because of the the federal banks increasing the hiking rates by 75%, right? So that's why. So this is what basically happened, right? So they increased the raking highs by 75%. So that's basically what happened, and we saw the AUD pulling up and increasing because of the Japanese news that were released, right? So so that's why the hike in AUDJPY and all of that, right? And then we saw the EURUSD strengthening against the Greenberg, right? USD strengthening against the Greenberg increased by 0.09% and all of that, right? So the USD really took a hard turn from Wednesday, gave up, and then just started trading bearish, right? So basically what we are looking at, or looking for, or what we're anticipating from this level right here, because we can see that the market has been creating higher highs and higher lows, right? So basically what we are anticipating is that the USD comes back up. So the bearish are still in control, the bullish are still in control on the USD. So they're still trying to pull the USD bullish and higher and higher until this level right here. Maybe from here, that's when we're going to start seeing bearish momentum and bearish movement for the USD, right? Also the Japanese yen, if they can keep, or they must keep, monetary movement, so that the yen might at least try and strengthen, because we've seen a bit of strength this week, right? But it wasn't enough. Or it's not enough? Is it enough? I don't think so, right? Because the bullish traders are still in control of, but they still want to push the USD until this level right here. So we'll see basically what goes down this week. It's a very interesting week, so I'm very interested on this level right here. So what the USD does from this level right here will be very beautiful, because I'm thinking that this market is trying to pull up until this level right here, and then from here maybe we'll be looking at further sells, right? Let's further sells from here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see basically what what happens from there and stuff like that, right? So let us look at the EURUSD, right? So what I was talking about was this. Let me show you the 80% correlation of the EURUSD and the DXY, right? Just gonna take it from here until here, right? Let's just copy it. Can delete it from here. Let's go to the EURUSD. All right, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Thing about it is that it literally what did I do now? This market doesn't wanna show you the correlation between these two. It doesn't want to show you the correlation between these two, right? So this is what I'm talking about, right? This is literally exactly the same. Just flip it, right? Just flip it. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Why? Because it holds literally 80 or 70% of the EURUSD. So that's basically what I was talking about. But that the pay that we are on recently, that literally equates each and every other currency against the greenback, right? So what are we looking for? What are we looking at right now? So the dollar did strengthen. From Monday until Wednesday. It did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It did strengthen until, and then it gave up on Wednesday. On Wednesday it did give up. It did give up and then started pulling up, right? So basically what are we looking at from this level right here? Because the market is still, I feel like the bears are still in control, right? Because the market came down in impulse, corrected, impulse, a nice correction right here, impulse, corrected, impulse. What is this? Correction, right? So what are we looking at right now, or what are we looking for? What are we anticipating? The bearish to be still in control and push the EURUSD even further down, right? So this is basically what we're looking for. This is what we're anticipating, right? So if we look at it in detail, for us to be able to understand and see and check our entries and check for entries, let's go to our lower time frame, right? Let's go to the 2-hour time frame, right? Let's zoom it out real quick. Let's go full screen. Let's zoom it out real quick, right? So this is our market right here. Let's go to the 4-hour. So this is our market right here, right? Came down, pulled back, and gave us a nice correction, right? Give us a nice correction right here. Give us a nice correction right here, right? Give us another correction right here, right? Confirmation, correction, and entry, and then came back, entered this impulse right here, right? So the market corrected here, right? We're expecting like an impulse move. So the market came down, expected like a correction right here, and then this break we were anticipating like an impulse correction down. But what the market did is that it pulled back in because investors were afraid, looking forward to the Fed's powel news release. So basically they're literally waiting on that news release, hoping and seeing, or like according to technical analysis, we we might be anticipating positive news that are going to come out of the United States. So we'll see what basically what the federal powell has for us, right? So we can see that the market failed to break this level right here, right? You can see that the market failed to break this level right here, right? You can see like a longer corrective structure. Let's use this one. That the market still failed to pull, so we can see that we have our first touch, second touch, pull back, nearly touched, pull back, nearly touched, and another touch, right? So this trade we took Friday. And then it pulled back, right? We're now waiting for this correction to move at least until this level right here, so that we become bearish again. So this is basically what we're looking for. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame just to make sure and show you basically what are we looking for. Right, let's go to the 15-minute time frame just to show you basically what I'll be looking for. Right, so the market came down. Impulsed and corrected here, and impulsed again and corrected, right? So basically what I'm looking for is this market to trade at least until this level right here. If you're trading order blocks, this might be your 15-minute order block, and then from here we'll be looking for further sells from here, right? That's basically what we're looking for, right? So if we play with our trend lines a bit, it will look something like this, right? And I don't think this is a decent move for one to enter, but if you're a scalper, you can. These are decent peeps, like 452 points. They are decent pips that you can enter, like 40 pips in. So yeah, you can if you're a scalper. So what would you be looking at? You'll be looking for a break in the structure, maybe a retest of a candlestick or something, and then pull to the upside, and then from here make sure that you're looking for sell. So why? Because we are cautious of this zone right here, right, of this level right here. So from here, don't look for buys. From here, we're looking for sells, right? Don't look for buys from here. Don't look for buys. What are we looking for from this level right here? We're looking for sells. Yes, sir. We are looking for sells, right? So basically, that's what we're looking for on the EURUSD. We'll see how it performs and what are we expected. Let's go to the GBPUSD, right? So we took the sell here, right? Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's remove all drawings. The market still post back, impulsed and post back, and gave us like a double top here, right? Going to a lower time frame. So this is basically how the GBPUSD performed, right? Came down, impulse created, impulse gave us a bigger correction, gave us a double top right here, pull back, right? Corrected. We're looking for like a further sell from here, but it didn't, right? We're looking for a further sell right here, but it didn't. It gave us a even bigger correction, right? Giving us another resistance around this area right here, pull back down, give us a nice flag and continuation pattern. So what are we looking for? We're looking for further sales from here, right? So if you want to go into detail for it, if you want us to go into detail with it, let us. We shall. 15-minute chart, 15 minutes chart, right? So basically what are we looking for? Let's play with our trend lines real quick. Right? So we have the first touch and your second touch. That's a pattern, ladies and gentlemen, right? we have our first touch and our second touch right there. Right, we have patterns within patterns as well. We have patterns within patterns as well. Right, so the market pulled up, give us a nice flag right here. We entered this trade, right, and then pushed up, give us our second touch, rapidly pulled down. Right, so now we're looking for a nice further probably sells until this area right here, giving us in like an order block, right, for it to further sell. Right, so that's basically what we're looking for on the GBP USD. Right, this is basically what we're looking for on the GBP USD. If you want us to go into detail, let me just give you and not ghost you guys. Let me give you full details. Right, so let me just analyze it real quick. Give me a second. So you can see like an impulse correction, that's like correction, bro, correction. Come on, what happened? Right, copy that real quick. So the market might move weight before that. That's our first order block. Got another one right here. Guys, we got another one right here. And then we got like a supply and demand zone right here. Right. So the market might from here definitely pulling up, right, pulling up around those zones right here, and then pulling back down. Right, on lower time frame you might look for like a flag, right, and then a pull to the down to the downside. Right, so that's basically what you're looking at for. So in detail, the market might pull back down, give us like a nice flag right here, right, and then pull down. So what you'd be looking for like proper entries is this entry right here, and then selling GBPUSD. Right, let's look at the AUDUSD. What's this? This is the USD currency. See what I mean? So see what I mean? This is the USD currency. Now this is the AUDUSD, right? This is the AUDUSD. This is the AUDUSD. See, we have like a nice support right here, which bounced off of that support. Right, bounced off that support right here, bounced off this resistance. You can see support, bounced off, made it a resistance, right? So in that, it also bounced off this level right here, right? It bounced off this level right here, right, giving us like an impulse, probably going into correction right now. Give us an impulse going into correction right now, right? What are we looking for? We're looking for further south. So basically this is what we are looking for on the USD pace. So maybe on the Fed's the Fed's powel news release. So basically this is what we might see, right? This is what we might see. It might last a couple of days, probably maybe like Monday until Wednesday. We'll see, or Monday until Tuesday. We'll see. We'll make sure that we post an update on that. But this is what we're looking for. We're looking for an impulse. Now we're in a corrective. Now we're in a corrective movement. Then from this, a break or out of this corrective movement structure and all of that, we'll be looking for further sells on the AUD USD, probably maybe your TP, your first TP might be this level right here. Your TP might be this level right here around the 67,731, right? So this will be your first TP, and then we'll see how the market reacts from this level right here. Will it pull back down? Will it come corrective to correct this area right here and then pull back down, or will it break above and recorrect and pull back up? So we'll basically we'll see how the market reacts after this level right here. So yeah, that's a story of another day. We were looking at the AUDJPY, right? We were looking at the AUDJPY. Let's go to a bigger time frame just to see the overall structure of it. See, we were looking at the AUDJPY. We were looking at the AUDJPY. So basically, last week we were looking at the structure right here, right? We're looking at the structure right here and expected and anticipated that this might pull back until this level right here, right? Because we were not looking at the bigger structure right here. That's another mistake to correct. That's why biofeedback is so important in forex trading, right? Because it teaches you something that no mentor will ever teach you, right? Because you learn from your mistakes and all of that, right? So that's why it's very important to go back to your charts and analyze and check and see where did you go wrong. Was the entry too early or too late? Did you follow your strategy? Did you analyze to the T? You know, did you check and analyze properly your confluences and all of that? You know, if the market invalidates the trade, what now? You know, so those are the type of questions that you have to ask yourself when biofeedbacking. So that's why it is very important, very important to biofeedback when you're a forex trader, when you're a stock trader, when you're an index trader, when you're a CFD and metal trader, everything. When you trade commodities and all of that, it is very important to biofeedback. Basically any skill, right? any skill, basically any skill is very important to biofeedback, because that's how you sharpen yourself, that's how you become a better person, that's how you become a better trader, right? So this is basically what we're looking at right now. We're looking for the AUDJPY to pull up until this level right here, right? Because even fundamentals gave us, even the fundamental pair of the AUD gave us like an impulse and then corrected for like a month, right? Gave it like a correction for like a month and then like faked out and then went back within structure, right? So we're looking for like a small pull up to the upside. So we'll see basically what the AUD has for us. But what we're looking at right now, we're looking at a buy on the AUDJPY. So what are we looking at lower time frames? Let's go to a lower time frame real quick. Where are we? Are we in that? Yes. So no, it's not what I needed. Let's delete this real quick, right? So basically what you'll be looking at right now, is bullish momentums, right? So bullish momentum. So you can see that the market so that's what we'll be looking at, bullish momentums. The market gave us an impulse, corrected a bit, gave us an impulse, right? What is it doing now? It's also correcting, right? So probably a pull down to this zone right here. Maybe you'll be looking for buys from this from that level right here. So a pull back to this level right here and then to retest maybe, right? So this is basically what you'll be looking at, right? So to add on, the confluence might come to this support right here and then push back up, creating also a nice head and shoulder pattern, right? nice head and shoulder pattern to the upside. So basically this is what you'll be looking at in any AUDJPY currency pair, right? What other pair should we look at? This is the DXY. We did analyze this. We did analyze the EURUSD. We did analyze, oh, this is the GBPUSD. We currently in this trade. We're looking for like what you call, we're looking at the market to pull until this level here, but it currently doesn't want to pull back. So we'll see how the market reacts until this level right here, and then if it breaks, we are waiting for it at least to come until this level right here, right? And then we'll be probably looking for further upward movements from this level right here. So we'll see how the market reacts from that. Right? We'll see how the market reacts from that. But other than that, the profits are locked in, and then we'll see how basically the market reacts. Now this is the GBPUSD. We did analyze this. This is the NAS. This is NASDAQ. Remember what we analyzed before? We did say that the market is gonna pull back down, come back. We were looking for sells from this level right here, or if it breaks above it, it's gonna come until this level right here, and then we'll be looking for further sells, right? So this is still the case. So the the NAS100 analysis is still valid, right? We're still only waiting for at least the market. It will be very beautiful if the market comes to this level right here, because it will automatically shift and push down. So you might get like a sniper entry from this level right here, and then for it to pull back down until this level right here. These are a lot of pips. Let's see how many pips are we talking about here. Come on now, and this is NAS. This is NASDAQ, so yeah, probably you might get like sniper entries from here, from this level right here, and then boom, sell until this level right here, and then we backed. The US30, same thing. The US30, same thing. Okay, the US30, you wanted it to come to move from this level right here, and then pull back down until this level right here, but it pulled back up, right, and pushed to the upside, right? So what we're looking at right now is this level, probably this level right here, right? So if the market push, and you see it's moving like correctively to that market, so if the market continue to move this correctively to this zone right here, the market continues to move in this corrective manner to the zone right here, we will definitely be looking for the market to push back down, right? Maybe until this level right here. This might be your first TP, and this might be your second TP. So that's basically what we are looking at the US30, right? The Dow Jones, right? The Japanese yen, looking for further buys, push to the upside, looking for further buys on the AUDJPY. I did catch this trade from here until here, got stopped out. I think got stopped out here. Yeah, I got stopped out around here. Because I didn't see this level right here. Just scalped a bit on the small account. So yeah, so what I'm looking for, anticipating on the AUDJPY is basically for the market to push to the upside. So we'll see how the market reacts, we'll see how everything unfolds. Man, this week is interesting. This week is a very interesting week, so we'll see basically how the market reacts. What other pairs should we analyze? You guys should leave comments tell me what other pair to analyze. This is the USDZAR. The analysis is still solid. The analysis is literally still solid. We're still looking for further sells. The analysis is still solid. The analysis is still solid, squeezing, creating like a wedge, a rising wedge, right? So it breaks out to the downside, a corrective structure, and then it moves to the downside. We'll be looking for further sells from here, and that's how the market plays, right? So your first TP will be around this level right here. around 60 rands, right? And then your last TP might be here, right? So we'll see basically how the market unfolds, and maybe your last might be here. So we'll see how the market unfolds from here. This is basically what we're looking for, right? We're gonna publish this and we're gonna send in the links. And yeah, man, gold still looking for further sells here. Let's go to the 15-minute because you can see the structure right here, right? Okay, it gave us like a nice double top. We're looking for a corrective structure. This is the reason why I'm saying that I should also post weekly updates, you know, during the week, which trades that I take, which analysis that I come across and stuff like that, you know. So I should really do that. So yeah, so this is how the gold reacted, right? So it gave us like a double top, a bit, gave us an impulse, a nice corrective structure right here, right, which we entered, and then gave us an impulse, right? Now we're in a corrective structure, right? Now we're in a corrective structure, waiting probably until this level right here, might correct until this level right here, right? And then from this level right here, we'll be looking for further sells, right? For further downward movement. That's basically how the gold is or might react, right? So yeah, man, from your boys in Capital. I'm out. Just know you like it, and I'm obsessed.